Hello students, today we are going to continue creating value with pen and ink. If you have room on your paper, you can continue working on this one, or if you need a new sheet, that's totally fine. So go ahead, get a piece of paper and get your marker or pen. We are going to learn how to do hatching, so let's write the word. Hatching is simply just straight lines. So you can make hatches that go up and down, which would be vertical. You can do hatching that goes side to side, which would be horizontal, or you could do hatching on a diagonal. Notice in hatching that the lines aren't going to overlap really in a crisscross. They're just going to stay really close to each other. So when we are going to make value with hatching, if I'm going to make a dark, then my lines are going to be so close together that they're touching. Medium, I'm going to separate the lines, and then light, the lines are going to be very spaced apart. So take a minute and create light, medium, and dark hatching. Okay, let's begin. We're going to first start off with our circle. When we're hatching with our circle, we talked about the word contour. And the contour is like the outline shape or the shape of the object. So when we are doing our hatching, we are going to make marks that are going to be somewhat curved. You can see here that I am slowly following the outside shape of the circle until I get to the middle, which it then flattens out, and then it begins to curve again toward the top. Then you'll continue to the middle or the medium tone and separate your lines a bit to allow the white paper to show through, and even more for the light. Okay, for our next shape, we're going to do a cone again. And we're going to do the same thing. We have to make sure that our lines, so you can always start lighter, right? Our lines are coming from the dark edge. They're curved because we have a rounded object. I'm going to make them closer together, and they kind of flick out to the middle. And you might have to turn your paper or your pen. And then as I get to the medium tone, I'm just going to space these out a little bit more. But along the edge, I am going to make that a little darker. So I can see my shadow, my medium, and then very light. Now we're going to do our cube. Remember, we want to practice making nice straight lines. Lines tilt back for my perspective, and then parallel for the top. Okay, we're going to follow the same light source, top left. Therefore, our light on, we're going to have light, medium, and then dark. Okay, so you can choose to create lines that are vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. It's your choice. I'm going to go with the shape of the box. So what really works nicely is if I continue with the line. So see how this line is diagonally going back? If I continue that and follow that pattern, it makes this box really appear to have dimension. You wouldn't be wrong if you do a straight line, right? But we just want to keep these as close as possible. Okay, that's my dark. Now for my medium, I'm not going to continue with that line. I think I'm just going to do a horizontal line. And we have to space these out a little bit. I got a little too close at the top, but that's okay. This is our practice. Okay, and then at the top, I could choose to go back in this direction, or I could continue to go horizontal. But I think that I'm going to do this just to kind of help break the image up. Okay, So we can see now that I have light, maybe I'll add a couple more, medium, and dark. And our last shape is going to be the cylinder. So go ahead and draw that oval, 2 vertical parallel lines, and then that curved smile at the bottom. Light source is going to be on our top left. That means this side is going to be dark. We're going to have this side as our light side, and we've got our medium in the middle. So for this one, again, I might want to just kind of turn my hand. I can even turn my paper. We're following that curved contour. My lines are going to be close together for the dark. And they're going to even be a little shorter too here along the edge. So little short strokes that eventually get longer. Here's my medium ones where I'm really spreading them out, and then I think like a line here and there. And there is your cylinder. So you're done, and this is what you should have by the end of the lesson today. Great job, everyone.